Hey Bethel Youth, this is James here. We're going to go over our lesson for March 29th for Sunday School, which is the Transfiguration. Okay, and I have a little bit of a visual aid today. Hopefully this will work. If you have these items, you can follow along and do it at the same time we are. It's going to be a jar of water or maybe a big glass of water. Fill it up about 3/4 of the way. Make sure you have some type of spoon, maybe with a long handle. We also need food coloring, vinegar, some dishwashing soap, and then glitter. Now, if you don't have the glitter, that's fine. You can still work without the glitter. That's just a little bit more flair. So you can pause the video and get those items, and then we'll go ahead and start. Awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our food coloring, and we're going to put a couple of drops in there. Okay? My jar is a little bit bigger, so I put about 4 or 5 drops in there. And we're going to mix it up. I want to make mine just a little darker. There we go. All right, so we're mixed up there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add some dishwash soap, and we're going to add about, I hope that's about 2 teaspoons, probably a little bit more than that. Now we're going to do the same thing, 2 teaspoons of vinegar. Okay, so that's about 2 teaspoons. And again, if you don't have glitter, not a problem, but I wanted to go ahead and use some glitter, so I'm going to put that in there. About a healthy amount of glitter. That's probably a little bit too much, but hey, glitter's good for your life. So what we're going to do now is we have all of our items, we're going to spin this, or we're going to stir this pretty quick. If we see, it should look like something. We got the glitter going all the way around, but there's a little tunnel that's in there. What do you guys think that looks like? Yeah, it should look like a little tornado if we did it right. Okay, and then the glitter's in the bottom, kind of going around. So pretty cool. I thought that was pretty impressive, pretty amazing when I did it the first time. So my question for you guys is, what are some things that you've seen that have surprised you or maybe amazed you? So if your brother or sister's there, mom and dad, if you want to go ahead, take some time, let them know something that you've seen that amazes you. For me, I've been able to go to Alaska and see a huge waterfall and glaciers, and to me that was amazing. And the Grand Canyon, and some of you guys have gone on trips, you've seen some pretty amazing stuff. Maybe even animals, llamas, cats, dogs, it could be amazing as well. God gives us so many wonderful things for us to be able to experience and to see. In today's lesson, the disciples, Peter, James, and John, they saw something amazing and totally unexpected. In fact, it was a supernatural event that Jesus allowed them to experience. They saw Jesus shining with God's bright glory. Of course, they were in awe, but Peter wanted to do something to show the people what they had seen was truly special. What do you think that was? Yeah, Peter wanted to create a memorial, something tangible to let the people know that they had seen the glory of God. And Peter wanted to start building this right away. Why did Jesus let his disciples see his glory? Yeah, he let them see that he was God because he knew he would soon have to complete God's plan of salvation by suffering and dying on the cross to pay for our sins. On that day, Jesus would accept death on the cross in order that we might have everlasting life. Jesus says, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have light of life." And that's from John chapter 8, verse 12. Where do we see Jesus today? Yeah, we see Jesus in many different places. God does not promise to show us his glory in our lives by giving us wealth and success or giving us whatever we ask for. He continues to veil his glory, working through the means of grace and the cross. Now, today Jesus speaks through us through his word. He veils his glory under the pastor's voice, Pastor Ike's voice, in the sermons, in the water of our baptism, and even under the bread and the wine of his Holy Supper. And one day, all who believe in Jesus will no longer see him in the waters or in a man's voice or the bread and the wine. Rather, we will see Jesus face to face in heaven in his glory. So that's our lesson today. Make sure you check the PDFs I sent to your parents and work through those sheets. And then also make sure to be on lookout for more videos. We will have this every Sunday, so that way you guys can do these Sunday school lessons with your parents while you're not here. But for the time being, I pray that you're all doing well, and I do miss you all, and I hope you have a great, great week. Bye.